Okay, just give 1 minute or so more and then we will get started. Okay, right, let's get started. Okay, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to Shift into Gear workshop. Thank you for joining us this evening, and we're going to be having a great time. I just want to ask you guys to, first things first, just let's turn off all distractions. We have some brilliant information that we're going to give this evening. Okay, there's more people coming into the waiting room. Just give me a second, let me get them in. Okay. Hi, Judith. Welcome to the waiting room. Welcome. Yeah, a couple more minutes. I see a lot of people are coming in at the moment. Okay. Give me one in the chat box, everyone, if you can hear me loud and clear, maybe we'll get started. All right, a thumbs up or something, and then we'll get started. Hi, Judith, can you hear me loud and clear? Give me a thumbs up. Brilliant. All right, let's get this party right started then. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Shift into Gear workshop. And we'll show you how to get rapid results and increase productivity in 21 days or less. Okay. So who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Todd Francis, and I'm a productivity and accountability coach. I've been a mentor for over 5 years now. I've been a speaker, and I'm an author. Okay. And that's a picture of me there in Lisbon, me and my lovely wife. We went to Portugal. But tonight, it's not about me. It's all about you. So this is the only slide you will hear from me tonight. I'm not a big guru, so I'm not here to tell you how much things I've done. I'm just here to share some really fantastic information on productivity with you guys, yeah? So we'll get going. Does everyone see my slide okay, yeah? Can you give me a thumbs up? Okay, brilliant. All right. Okay, so let's get this party started. Right, so we're going to be having an interactive workshop tonight, guys and ladies and gentlemen, yeah? Interactive workshop tonight. So we're going to be having a few little activities that we're going to be doing. We want interaction. And at the end, we'll do question and answers, okay? All right. So this evening, we're going to share with you 3 powerhouse productivity lessons And we'll cover number one, effective time management. Number two, productivity morning and evening routines. Number three, how to beat procrastination. And we have a secret bonus lesson at the end. You don't want to miss this, okay? All right, secret bonus lesson coming in. So that's going to be fantastic, okay? All right. So what is personal productivity? Could someone type into the chat for me what they think personal productivity is? There's no right or wrong answer, okay? So let me see quickly. Tell me what you think personal productivity is. Okay, give you 30 more seconds. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, right, let's have a look. Okay, an outline of production tailor-made for one's personal growth. That's brilliant. Judith, the way we approach tasks for the day. Yep, that's fantastic. Coming up with routine or plan and sticking to it. Yep, all three answers, perfect answers. Yep, brilliant. Now, personal productivity, for me, one of the best definitions I have is personal productivity is efficiently accomplishing tasks that bring you closer to your goals while maintaining balance across key areas of your life. Now, the important word here is balance, okay? Because we want to know that we are getting things done, but we also want to have a balanced lifestyle, eh? Okay. Now, everything starts with the mind, as we all know, yeah? I mean, if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't, you know? And I've heard this quote before. They say the mind is like a parachute. It works best when it's open. So we need to have an open mindset, and we need to start our productivity from a mindset level. So the first thing we need to do is to have the right attitude. So if you see our graph here, let's have the right attitude first. From the right attitude, we can develop the behaviors that we need to be productive. And from the behaviors, then we go into the action that we take on a daily basis. And the action will bring us the results, and the results will bring us the performance. And this cycle just keep going round and round and round. So we start everything from a mindset point of view, and it's the same thing with productivity. So because of that, there are mindset tips on productivity that we'll share with you this evening. So number one mindset tip is accept the fact that there simply isn't enough time to do everything. So it's very important that we work on the most important things first. Okay, so you have to have that mindset. And if you always focus on the important things, both in your business and personal life, you'll always be very productive by using your times wisely. Okay, so that's tip number one. Okay, so if you want to take a screenshot or whatever, but the recording will be given out to all the attendees too. Okay, so it's up to you. Number two is to establish a relaxed state of mind. Keep calm, stay focused on what you have to do and ignore everything else. So it's all about being laser focused again, yeah? And keep the mind calm and relaxed. Your mental state is something you can control, okay? So understand what must be done and do it in a calm, relaxed, self-assured manner, okay? So that's the next thing. When you're ready to attempt your task, always keep a relaxed state of mind, okay? And number three, stop trying to be a perfectionist. We all run into this at time, you know, we all want to make it better, or it should be this way or that way. So it's easy to get caught up in the trap of trying to make something just a little bit better, but you'll waste a lot of time doing that. So accept your productivity shortcomings as human nature. I mean, sometimes we're going to drop the ball, sometimes we're going to fall behind, yeah? So it does you no good to beat yourself up. Treat your workspace as a place of productivity. This one is very important. So whether you have an office in your home or you have a office you go to, that's your productivity space. So you condition your mind to acknowledge your office as an area where things get done. Okay, so when you go there, you know this is time for things to get done. It's not time to be on Facebook or on social media. This is my office. This is time to get things done. Okay. So far, does that make sense so far? Are you getting value so far? All right. Put a one in the chat box if you're getting value so far. We interact here. Just want to know. Just let me know if you guys are getting value so far. Brilliant. All right. Okay, good. So, lesson number 1. So, effective time management. Now, we're going to be talking about the 4 P's of time management. Okay, 4 P's of time management. So, the first P is to prioritize. Focus on what's more important and urgent. First thing that we always do. Priority, you set your priority. That's the first thing that we do when we're attempting any task. Okay. Now, prioritizing tasks enables you to, 1, complete tasks ahead of time, which frees up time for other activities. It also enables you to complete the most important task first. You will be able to complete other tasks on schedule because everything is priority as what's important, not important. And you'll be able to manage your tasks easily, allowing you to be more effective. Okay, so you won't be hurried and you would be clear and focused on what you have to do. So what we have is the Eisenhower priority matrix. Has anyone ever seen this or heard about the Eisenhower priority matrix? Yeah, let me know. Type 1 in the chat box or type Y. Yeah, I've seen it. Or no. Yeah. Okay. So the Eisenhower priority matrix is a very simple but very important way of how you can prioritize things. Okay. So if we have a look at the matrix, we can see on the left-hand side, we have not important and important. And at the top, we have urgent and not urgent. So basically, it's very simple to follow. If something is important and urgent, we do it right now, right away. Okay? We do it right away. Okay? If something is important and not urgent, we decide and we schedule a time for it. Okay? Okay? If something is not important but urgent, we delegate it. Yeah, we find somebody that we can give it the task to get done. And if something is not important and not urgent, we delete it. It's obviously, okay, we don't have to waste any time on this. Yeah? Okay. Okay, so that's the Eisenhower priority matrix. Okay, now we're going to be showing you some real life examples of how this works. Okay, so real life examples. Okay, you have important and urgent. So in the first quadrant, the important and urgent stuff is something we need to do right away. So that's like if we have a crisis or pressing problems, okay, or deadline-driven projects. Okay, all right. So that's very important for us to get it done. Okay, so that's important and urgent. Important and not urgent, quadrant 2 is like relationship building. Something that we know there's data done so we can schedule it. It's finding new opportunities. It's long-term planning, okay? Preventative activities, personal growth, and recreation, okay? Things that are not important but urgent is in quadrant 3. And those are like interruptions, you know, your emails, your calls, your meetings, you know, popular activities that you do, okay? So these are stuff that you can, you know, as we go back to the matrix, these are stuff that you can delegate to get things done, okay? And obviously, not important and not urgent is quadrant 4. And these are trivia, busy work that you do, time wasters, you know. It's like on social media, is, you know, doing some calls and emails, all those pleasant activities, okay? So does that make sense so far, guys, how this work? Yeah? All right? Everybody getting value? Okay, all right. Brilliant. Okay, right. So let's go on. Okay, so the second P of the 4 P's of the effective time management is planning. Okay, planning. So always create a plan of action to complete a task. Now, we all heard of the old saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So always have a plan of how I'm going to apply myself to each task. Okay, all right. So here we go. So planning tasks enables you to create a well-organized schedule. Yeah, number 2, it enables you to break down large tasks into smaller tasks, so setting a goal for completion of each task. And number 3, it determines the appropriate time required for uninterrupted attention to the task at hand. Okay, So very important to plan. And by doing this, you'll have you going through each task smoothly. And also you will know definitely how long you need to take on a task. And it sets you up for your day to run smoothly. So very important to plan your task. Okay. All right. The third P is productivity. And we're all about productivity this evening. And productivity is mean always use the least steps to complete your task. Okay. And if I could give a scenario or an example like this in the real world, it's like if you're taking a trip, let's say I'll come from the UK. If I'm taking a trip from, the Midlands in Coventry to London, I mean, there's different routes I can use. I could use the B roads and that will take me a longer time, or I could just use a straight M1 and that could take me quicker to London. So the least or the straightest way makes it easier. And basically it's the same thing with productivity. Trying to find this least or trying to find something that okay, definitely I don't need to do two or three. I can just do one and I can complete it. Okay. All right. So productivity is all about working on a single most important task at any given time. The most important task is the one that gives you the greatest value or the highest possible return. Okay. Determine your time of peak productivity. This one is so important. We all have different time of the day in which we are working better. Yeah. So determine your time of peak productivity and do the most important demanding work then. And constantly ask yourself, what's the most valuable use of my time right now? Then do the most productive thing possible. Okay. So that's all about productivity. Okay. Right, let's see here. Okay. Right. Okay. So how are we doing so far, guys? So good? Okay. Okay. So that's productivity. Okay. And the 4P, the last P, is positivity. Okay. A positive mindset can significantly increase your productivity. Okay. It's all about keeping an all positive mindset. So, in the event you run into any challenges, just by having a positive mindset, you're able to get over that. Okay. So, positivity is all about establishing a relaxed state of mind and keeping calm and stay focused on what you have to do. Okay. It's all about just keeping calm, knowing this is the task at hand, this is what I need to do, and I just get on with it. Okay. So, by keeping an open mind, that any challenges you encounter while working on the task can be solved. So, that's where the positivity come about because we all know, simple tasks, sometimes we have a task and say, oh, this one's going to be simple. And we run into some sort of challenges, some sort of problem, and it becomes a little bit more difficult. There's where your positivity comes about. Yeah. Okay. And positivity is also all about when you've been less productive, you need to stop and refocus. Don't dwell on past failures. Simply accept it as human nature, then get to work. Okay. As I said, sometimes before we find ourselves that we drop the ball, we're behind or we get distracted. We're only humans. And in this world, it's very easy now to get distracted. So it's all about managing yourself and your awareness that we need to refocus. Okay. Forget about the last 10 minutes. We need to get back to work. All right. Okay. Right. So we're going to do an activity now. Okay. All right. We're having fun? It's all good? Good. Okay. So let's do this activity now. Okay. So lesson one activity is all about time maximizer or time waster. Okay. So let me read you this quickly. Let me pull it up. Okay. 1 second. There we go. Can everyone see this screen with my lesson one activity? Can everyone see that? Okay. Give me a thumbs up. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Good. So, as it says, are you a time maximal or time waster? And it's all about time management. Okay. Basically, this is an assessment to let you see how much you're managing your time. Okay. So he says time management is the ability to plan, control how you spend your hours in your day to effectively accomplish your goals. Poor time management can be related to procrastination as well as lack of self-control. Skills involved in managing your time include planning for the future, setting goals, prioritizing tasks, monitoring where your time actually goes. But developing time management skill doesn't happen at once. It's a journey, and it starts with the person becoming more aware of how they are currently spending their time. One of the greatest factors contributing to stress is the inability to manage your time. Okay, so a lot of people don't realize you get stressed because you realize you have so much things to do and so little time. Yeah. So we have a brief questionnaire that lets you do a quick assessment of the time management trouble spots that you may be experiencing. And as you take this assessment, please consider your daily routines at the present time. That's very important. Okay. So let's see how this assessment works basically. So what did you do? You assign a point value to each statement below using the following scale. If it's never, you put a 5. It's really, you put a 4, and sometimes a 3. 2, if it's you usually does it, you put a 2. And if it always do, you put a 1. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. So here we have the questions. It asks about what you do for keeping commitments. I've gone ahead and done a certain an example of it. So keeping commitments, it says, I miss deadlines. For me, it's really, so I'll put a 4. I postpone decisions. 2 for me is usually. So that's what we're going to be doing, okay? And we're going to be giving you some time to get that done. All right, now let's see how we can get that. Okay, so activity 1. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Okay, brilliant. Okay, so if I can put you guys in a, let me ask you a question. Would you like to go in a breakout room, or would you like 5 minutes of silence and you just get it done? Tell me what you guys are. It's an interactive workshop. I could just give you 5 minutes. You could just go through it and you get it done. Yeah, oh, brilliant. And Leon, good question. I'll put the doc inside of the chat. Oh, that's a good question. I nearly forget. Hold on a second. Let me grab the doc. I'll put the doc inside. Okay. Yeah, just give me a couple of seconds. Let me grab this document. Where did I put it now? Okay. Let me just share it. Okay, I've just posted in the chat. Okay, just put it in the chat. Have a look and see if you guys can pull it up on your computer. Yeah, just let me know. Hit a thumbs up when you have it. Yeah. Okay, so 5 minutes. Okay, we could just, have a look at it now instead of breakout room. 5 minutes. Go through it, and then we'll resume. Yes, Judith. You have a question, Judith?
Yes, we need access. It's asking us to request access.
Okay. Right. Let me go back here. Okay, let's have a look and see if we can you access it now? Yeah? Okay, brilliant. So quick 5 minutes, go through that, and then we could have a quick chat about it. Okay, a couple more minutes, guys. Couple more minutes. Okay, right. So do we still need editing access? Right, okay. Um, let's see. Okay, access makers. Let's see. Editor asks to be an editor. Yeah. Share. Can you try that now, Leon, and see if you can get editor? Sorry about that, guys. Can you try that and see? Yeah, but yeah, I'll leave this talk with you guys, but you get the picture. But it's very detailed and it's a very good document too. You could assess if you're actually using your time wisely. Okay, guys. All right. Let's jump back into the presentation. We've got lots more to cover, but is that a good document for you guys? Could that help you out with your skills assessment, your time management skills assessment? Okay, brilliant. Okay. All right, so that one's for you to guide, this a part of a bonus too. Usually only my paid clients get access to that because it's very good. But yeah, let's move on, everyone. You can all do that. All right, let's get back to the presentation. Okay. So, right, so that's lesson number 1. So, what was your biggest takeaway from this lesson? Yeah. Because you could unmute yourself and just let me know quickly. Anyone? What's your biggest takeaway? Okay, learning what is urgent and important from Leanne. Brilliant. Anybody else? Biggest takeaway.
For me, it's not that I'm not as bad as I thought I was. It says I have room for improvement, but I'm not as. I really thought the score would be higher. I'm happy. I got a 98, and I'm
All
like,
right.
oh.
That's good.
And I was I was really truly honest. I was like, you to be really honest. Don't play.
Okay.
Down,
Well,
put
that's
the
great.
truth down. Don't put down what you think you should put down. So I'm happy about
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that's brilliant. All right then. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay, we got some more to cover. Okay. Could you just mute yourself for me, Juliet? Yeah. Okay. All right. Brilliant. Okay. So lesson number 2. Right. Okay. So how to beat procrastination. So famous Abraham Lincoln quote. We all know this guy, he's done a bit in history. He says, "You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today." Okay. I mean, the first time I read this, I read it over 3, 4 times. You cannot escape the responsibility today by evading of tomorrow by evading it today. It's such true, it really hits home. So, has anyone ever heard of the 5 minute rule? 5 minute rule. Put a yes in the chat box if you have, and no if you didn't. 5 minute rule. Have anyone heard about the 5 minute rule? Okay. Okay. Catherine has lots of room for improvement. You will get there, Catherine. It takes time. Okay. The 5 minute rule is a cognitive behavioral therapy techniques for procrastination. Okay. Because whether you know it or not, procrastination is it's all in your mind. Yeah. It's a behavioral and it's a mental stuff that goes on in your mind. So with the 5 minute rule, what you do, you choose a task that you have been avoiding. You only do it for the set amount of time, which is only 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, and it feels horrible, you can stop. If it feels okay, you can continue. However, most people find that after 5 minutes of doing something, it's easy to continue until the task is done. Okay? All right. So let's look at some strategies to beat procrastination. By the way, before we go on, is that something that we can all use to help us out? 5 minute rule. Yeah. I mean, we all have things that we don't like to do. We keep avoiding. So it's one of the things that you go for a bit, and if you realize it's not too bad, you just keep going on. Okay. All right. Okay. Does that make sense so far, guys? Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. So let's look at some strategies to beat procrastination. Strategy number 1 is we create a system for doing work, a system. And within that system, we set self-imposed deadlines. Okay? You can take a screenshot of this. Yeah? Very important. So that's the first strategy. Strategy number 2, we have an accountability system with friends or a coach, someone like myself, okay? In which we can say, we're going to get this done, and we need to be accountable to someone of getting it done, yeah? And we work and study in intervals, okay? So we do our tasks in intervals, small intervals, okay? All right, we'll go over a lot of these systems a little bit further, yeah? Strategy number 3, we try to get at least 30 minutes of exercise per day and eat a healthy diet. Now, a healthy diet is whatever is your diet, be on the more healthiest side of it, okay? Because it does, research just shows eating healthy and exercises do well for our body and our mind, okay? So those simple strategies.
Well, could you go back to strategy 1? I didn't get a chance to see it.
Quickly. All right. So strategy number 1 is create a system for doing work and set self-imposed deadlines. So we're going to create systems instead of just haphazardly doing your task or whatever your goal is. You have a system for doing it. Yeah. Yeah. Which we show clients how we do all this, in our coaching program. Yeah. So we create a system for doing work and we set self-imposed deadline. Do you have that? You get that? Okay, brilliant. And 2, have an accountability system with friends or a coach or a family member, and you work on studying intervals. And 3, you exercise for at least 30 minutes a day and you eat a healthy diet. Okay, so let's recap. You set self-imposed deadlines will create urgencies because obviously we have a time limit in which we want to get everything completed. The accountability will create responsibility because we are responsible to someone who we gave our word to. Working in intervals improves your focus, and exercising and a healthy diet boosts your energy. All right? If you want to take a quick screenshot of that, okay? Okay. So, lesson number 2, an activity. Remember, as I was saying, this is an interactive workshop. Yeah, we're here to get some things done, okay? So, I want you to choose a task you have been avoiding. If you have a task you have been avoiding, and let's try and complete it in 3 to 5 minutes, and then just provide some feedback and how you feel about it. Yeah, can we get that done? Yeah. Choose any task in your mind. If you have one, it's fine. If you don't, Okay, choose a task you have been avoiding. Try and complete it, 3 to 5 minutes, and provide feedback on how you feel. Okay, so the clock is on. Okay, how we doing, Katrine? Okay, Odomero, did I say that right? Odomero, and let's see a task. Okay, and quickly, and let's say you plan something, or there's something ahead that you want to do, but you keep putting it off. Maybe you have an occasion coming up, or something you need to do for someone, your family members or friends. You could choose something like that, and you could just write down a few steps of how you want to plan it. Something simple as that. It's just something that you have been avoiding, and you could just go through it quickly. So I don't know if that helped you, Demira. Okay, a couple more minutes, guys. Get a sip of water here. Okay, guys, one more minute. Okay, let's hear it in the chat. Anyone have anything to share? Come on, share with me. We have some smart people on this call tonight. Share with me. Some task that somebody did that they didn't want to do, but I just did a yoga pose that, oh, wow, brilliant. Like doing, I think practice consider create the habit. Wow, that's brilliant, Katrine. That's brilliant. Was that a downward dog pose or was it? That's brilliant. Okay. I sent an email to potential client. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah. Anybody else? Sun salutation. Oh, that's a wicked yoga pose, Catherine. I know a bit about the sun salutation. You know, they say that works all of the muscles in your body, the sun salutation. Yeah. Anyway, we hear about productivity tonight. We don't hear about yoga. That's brilliant. Anybody else? Leon, what about you, Leon? Anything? That's brilliant, Julian. Yeah. Finish writing something I've been meaning to. Brilliant. So that's it. So that's the 5-minute rule, okay? So use it wisely. It helps, okay? All right, let's go on. So again, what was your biggest takeaway from lesson number 2? Guys, biggest takeaway. Just quickly. Quickly, your biggest takeaway from lesson number 2. Was less stressful, okay? Learning how just to do something instead of that's it, Leanne. You got it there. You got it there. It's all about simple little stuff. Yeah. We teach a lot of those strategies in our coaching program, how we can move you forward. Because it's all about doing a little bit here. There's this famous quote, Kanai, and it's constant and never-ending improvement. I never heard about it. It's the way the Japanese build things. It's just simple tweaks all the way along. Okay, catching 5 minutes is not a long time. Yeah, that's true. Catching, we can't stay here for the rest of that. All right, that's brilliant. So we all get it. All right, brilliant. Good interaction from you guys. Okay, let's move on. So lesson number 3, super productive rituals. Now, this is one of the most important lessons. So take a lot of notes, yeah, on this one. Okay. So what we'll be sharing with you tonight is one of the strategies we use in our coaching program. It's called the 30 minutes evening ritual. Okay. So what are the benefits of an evening ritual? Okay. Yeah. What are the benefits of an evening ritual? So the benefits are: 1, an evening ritual, it sets you up for a productive morning ritual after a good, well-deserved rest. Okay. Okay. That's the number 1 benefit. Good rest, well-deserved rest, you're ready to go in the morning. Yeah. It also makes you super clear and focus on what you need to do the minute you get up. Okay. Now remember, we're doing everything in the evening, but you get the results in the next morning. Okay. All right. So it makes you super clear on what you need to do the minute you get up. And number 3, you got to remember that a morning ritual is easy to implement and it's also easy to quit. Yeah. So if you wake up tired and unclear about your daily schedule, obviously you're not going to be moving forward in your productivity. Okay. All right. So that's the evening ritual. Okay. So we're going to be sharing with you guys 30-minute evening ritual tactics that we've been using. We teach it to our clients and it's just exploded their productivity. All right. So take some good notes, take some screenshot, whatever you want to do. All right. Tactics number 1. The first 10 minutes, you take 10 minutes to journal about your day. Okay, so this is in the evening. You start from the last thing you did in the evening. Now, this is very important. Recounting backwards to the first thing you did in that morning. Okay, so the last thing you did in the evening, counting backwards to the first thing. So if you're doing this just before bed, is you start counting backwards what you did just before you went to bed, and you keep it. Now, this puts your mind in a way, it jogs your mind back and it allows you to be aware of how your day is. Okay, so instead of thinking forward, you're going backwards. Okay, brilliant tactic. Okay, that's the first 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes is to review tomorrow's calendar or your to-do list or whatever your priorities are. Okay, this is essential because when you awake, you will know exactly what you need to do. Okay, so that's the next 10 minutes. Also, this takes away stress and anxiety because most often anxiety comes from worrying and uncertainty. Okay. Okay. So tactic number 1, you recount the day backwards. You journal. Tactic number 2, the next 10 minutes, you view tomorrow's calendar. Okay. Because it helps you when you wake up, you're super clear what you need to do. All right. And tactic number 3, this is the next 5 minutes, is to prepare your clothing or your work area or your whatever your tools that you need, okay, for the next day. Because this is to assist you in making one decision less in the morning. So if you can have everything prepared the evening before, well, in the morning, you don't have to be looking for that, okay? So we are 10, 10, 5, so we are 25 minutes. Remember, it's a 30 minutes evening ritual. And the last 5 minutes, tactic number 4, is to visualize what your next day will look like as you have already planned the day, okay? Okay, so you visualize, you're going through your day, what exactly, because you've already planned it, you already have your steps that you're going to do, you've already done your journaling, so you're seeing it through now, okay? Quick tip, the most productive people visualize their day with specificity. Oh, I could say that word tonight. I always struggle to say that word, specificity. When you master this, you will start to wake up in the morning ready to kick life, okay? Wow. Is that making sense, guys, so far, yeah? Good information? Brilliant. Okay, right. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's the 30-minute evening revisions. Now you need to use this. It's very powerful. Okay. Now Jim Rohn. Anybody heard about Jim Rohn? I'm sure you hear about him. He's a brilliant personal development guy. And okay, he's left us now, but he's brilliant. And Jim Rohn says at the end of each day, play back the tape of your performance. So that's us doing the backward review. The results of that day should either applaud you or prod you. Either you say, yeah, well done, I've done so far, or either you say, you know what, I wasn't as productive as I could be. So you close the day before you start a new day. This is you planning your day now before, and you close every week before you start a new week. Like myself, I use Sunday. Me and my wife, when we sit down and we go through the day, we go through the week, what we want to have done. Yeah. So take a screenshot of this. It's very important. Yeah. Okay. Famous humor. So that's the 30-minute evening ritual. So guys, tell me, what was your biggest takeaway from lesson number 3? I want to hear you guys. Come on. Are we getting value so far, guys? Let me know. Are we getting value? Okay, Leanne said, learning how to prepare for tomorrow by focusing on tonight. That's the key, Leanne. That's the key. That's the key. Anyone else? Come on, you're a bunch of smart ones here. Come on, I know you got things to say to me. Let's see. Katrine said, planning your day ahead of time. That's true. Brilliant. Have the day done before, the other day. Yeah. That's it. Okay. So the evening ritual. Okay. Remember that. All right. Good. Let's go on. And now we come to the secret bonus lesson. And I'm glad that everybody stayed because this one is so pertinent for the times that we live in. Okay. So lesson number 4, secret bonus lesson. And it's all about staying productive in the digital era. Okay. We know what era we're living in, era of smartphones and apps and social media platforms, so it's all about around us. And it's their tools. So we got to learn how to be productive. Yeah. So quick question, guys. Do you find it challenging staying productive with all these different apps and social media platforms? Quickly, type 1 in the chat box if it's yes, or 2 is no. Do you find it challenging? Quickly, 1, 2 in the chat box. Okay, yes, okay. Catherine says sometimes. All right. Yeah, even myself, as a productivity guy that's always trying to improve and sharpen my skills, I do find it difficult at times. Just the times that we live in, isn't it? Okay. All right. So we all know that this is a major distraction. Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, I do love a little Netflix at times, but you got to put it into context if you have things to do. Okay. What about these? Which one of these control most of your time? Guys, let me know. Put an F for Facebook, put a Y for YouTube, put a W for WhatsApp, put the I for Instagram. Let me know, guys, in the chat, which one of these control most of your time? Quickly. Okay. X, so that's Twitter. Catch you and say W, that's that WhatsApp. Anybody else? Yeah? Which one of these control will sit on? Okay, Lee on YouTube, okay, yeah. Sometimes a little bit of YouTube. You go on looking for one thing and then you find yourself there forever. It happens. It happens. All right, so this is what we're facing, okay? So let's see how we can, do that. So, but there's something missing from this list that we all are inundated by daily. There's something missing. Could anyone tell me, or could it say what's missing from this list? Something that we do daily that keeps us, it's just a form of how we operate daily. Missing from anyone? Have a go. Have a go. Ah, that's right. Email. Yeah, phone. Yeah, phone too. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Emails. We are wrapped up in emails. Okay. All right. So here we go. Email. Okay. Emails, we're wrapped up with it. So we're going to share some quick tips on how to be more productive with emails. Okay. Very important. Tip number one, only check emails once a day at a designated time. For me, that's after lunch, and I'll finish doing whatever I need to do for the day. Yeah, once a day. Okay. Tip number two, create a read later or archive folder for personal emails that are not urgent. Yeah, and I'm going to be showing you a quick demonstration of how you can set your emails up for this. Okay. Tip number three, create a waiting folder for action pending emails that you need, some more information or whatsoever. Okay. All right. So quick tips there. Any Gmail users here? Anyone that have Gmail? Yeah. Any Gmail users? Okay. If you are a Gmail users, there's a treat for you. Okay. So let me show you how you can set up your Gmail accounts to manage emails more effectively. Okay. Now, you can take a screenshot of this. This is going to be very important. So how to get your Gmail inbox clutter free, okay? So we're performing the following actions in your Gmail settings, and these settings will exist on any other email platform as well as potentially with a slightly different name, okay? So number one, we're going to organize your email categories by creating new labels, okay? And we're going to call these labels follow-up, awaiting response, need to read, okay? All right. Then we're going to colorize the labels, which is optional, okay? We're going to enable multiple inboxes. We're going to triage the email, and then you can clear out your inbox. And I'll show you quick tips and tricks, okay? Anyone ready for a live demo? Live demo? Okay, I understand on the mirror. Okay, brilliant. All right, that's all right. Okay, we still can find things to do. Okay, so let me walk you quickly through a live demo of how we can do this. Okay. Right. Okay. Let me pull my email here. I'm going to share this tab. Okay. So I'm in one of my email addresses. This is an email account that I use, just to get information in. Okay. So what we're going to be doing firstly, we're going to be creating the label. So we're going to go here and we're going to click on create new label. And we're going to call this label awaiting I think if I can spell here. Awaiting response. Let's see. Okay. And what we're going to do, we're going to put a curly bracket at the front and at the back. Awaiting response. Okay. I think I may have, let me see. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Awaiting response. Copy that. Go to that. Awaiting response, and then we hit create. And then we're going to create the next label. Hit the plus sign for labels. And this one is going to be follow up. Okay. And then we hit create. And then we're going to create the last label. And this one is going to be need to read. Or you can say read later. Okay. Whatever you choose to. okay? And then we create those labels. So if you look at the left-hand side here, all these labels are created. Then we're gonna be clicking on, just hover over these labels. Okay. Just might need to create that label again. Okay. I'll create this one again. There we go. That's better. So if you hover over the labels now, there's 3 little dots. We click that. Then what I like to do is to label, colorize the label. So we make this yellow. We'll do the follow up. Let's say we make this green. And we do the need to read. And let's say we make this red. Okay, so that's all 3 labels. Huh? So we've done the first bit. Okay. All right. So the other bit we're going to do now, we're going to be enabling multiple inboxes. So what you want to do, you want to go on over here by what you see this little gear icon. You click that, and it'll open some settings, and then you scroll down to the bottom, and you will see multiple inboxes here. Okay, you want to click that. Okay, so it's enabled, and then also you want to click on customize. Okay, for multiple inboxes. Okay. And then in front of you, you'll have search query and section name. And we want to use the same names that we have for the labels, and we're going to put them over here, okay? So, going to be using for the waiting response, we're going to copy and paste that. We're going to put it here, and we're going to paste it in, okay? Then for the follow-up label, copy and paste. We're going to put it here. And then for the need to read label, I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to put it here. Okay, and then we're going to be naming the section names, the same thing. So you go copy and paste. We remove the curly brackets. So this is going to name follow up. Remove the curly brackets from around them. And this is going to name awaiting response. Copy and paste. And remove the curly brackets from around them. Okay, so now we have that. The next thing we're going to do, if you look at multiple inbox position, I usually put it to the right because you can see it clearer. So you have above, you have below, or you have right, okay? And then when we finish with that, we're going to be hitting save changes. Okay. Now, if you have a look now on the right side here, you will see I have a waiting response here. You'll see I have a follow-up here. And you will see I have need to read here. Can everyone see this? Can you guys see this? Yeah, put a yes in the chat box if. Yeah. Judith, we'll be sending out the replay, and we're going to give you, the recordings. So, yeah. I'm conscious of your time, and we have a few more things to get through, yeah? Yes, so does that make sense, yeah? So that's what we do. So right away, you have that. And all you do, let's say we click into the awaiting response, and let's say, okay. Okay, so let's go back to inbox. Okay, so let's say we're looking through our email here, and we have one here that we said, I thought we were live soon, log in now, and I want to read this later. All I'll do, I'll click on this, and when it comes up, I could say move to, and I could say move to need to read. And then when I look at my need to read here, it will be here. Okay? Okay, and we can also remove things from inside the label. We can go back in the labels and we can click these and we could just remove them if we feel like. Okay? All right, so if I click on that one, yeah, it's there in a while. We can also remove it and we can add more as we go along. Okay, now that's an easy way for you to keep, things that you want to do, and then you can also collapse or enlarge them. Okay, all right. Okay, guys, yeah. All right, so yeah, that's a quick way to, but you'll get the recording and yeah, you will learn, you can go over there. Yeah, so that's a quick way of which you can, and when you're finished now, organizing your emails are important. You can just delete whatever it's in your inbox. All right. Okay. Brilliant. Okay. So that's how you do it. Okay. So that's your live demo. So what was your biggest takeaway from lesson number 4, guys? Quickly. Let me know in the chat box. Labels are your friend. I love that. Great one. Labels are your friend. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay, brilliant. All right, good. So guys, what we've covered so far is just the mere nibble of what I help my clients do. So what we covered today is effective time management. We covered productivity morning and evening routines. We covered how to beat procrastination, and we did the bonus training, effective time management in the digital area, okay? But what we haven't covered today is how to make productivity boost your confidence, because it's only for an hour. We're actually over, but bear with me a little, guys. How to increase performance in every area of your life. We haven't covered the right mindset for productivity. We haven't covered how to build a solid work ethic to keep you productive, and how to increase mental discipline to productivity. What we haven't covered is how to build productive new habits easily, quickly, how to unearth your true potential, how to build a successful self-image through productivity, and how to leverage the time and resources you have to be more productive. Also, we haven't covered today how to build self-discipline, how to increase decision-making through productivity, how to increase clarity and focus, and how to increase motivation through productivity, and how to use productivity to boost happiness and enthusiasm, okay? So do you mind if I share with you how to get rapid results through productivity, guys? Yeah, do you mind? Okay. Yeah, put a yes in the chat box, or yeah, one, yeah, if you'd like me to share with you. Yeah. Okay. So let me introduce you to my Powerhouse Productivity Coaching Program. So what we have is the Powerhouse Productivity Coaching Program is designed to give you rapid results in 6 weeks or less, okay? And here's what we cover in the coaching program. Week 1 is getting clear on your productive goals and your mindset of removing internal barriers and belief. Yeah, so we work on the mindset first, because a lot of time, everything starts with the mind, as we know. So we clear those limiting beliefs, and then we set the intention and the goals from there. So that's week number 1. Week number 2, we help you to organize yourself and set daily routines so you can boost your productivity, okay? Week number 3, we show you how to prioritize your tasks for the maximum productivity. We went through the 4 P's of planning, prioritizing, and everything. So we cover all that in week number 3. Week number 4 is all about time management, how to manage social media and email inbox, as we just showed you how to manage that so you can keep, on top of things. And week number 5 is end procrastination. And it's basically just how to get shit done effectively, yeah? We just show you the quickest route, the quickest hacks to get things done. And week 6, we put it all together, achieving a work-life balance and making it all stick, all right? And all of this is inside my Powerhouse Productivity Coaching Program, guys. So here's what you're going to get. Now, week one, the mindset, getting clear. Week two, organization, setting your daily routines to boost productivity. Week three, planning, how to prioritize your tasks for maximum productivity. Week four, how to manage social media and email inbox. Week five, how to get shit done. Simple. And week six, we put it all together. But this is already a killer deal, guys, but I love to over deliver. So I have something else for you. I also have a bonus, a personal 30 minutes of personal one-to-one coaching session. And on this call, you will learn quick tips to help you manage your day more efficiently. The 5 minutes routine, a different level to the one that I show you to make you more calm and productive every day, plus a lot more productivity. So this is a killer bonus. This is worth like $9.97 when I have coaching calls with other clients. All right, so very good. So you're going to get all this. You're going to get the week one, the mindset, week two, organization, the planning, time management. You're going to learn how to end procrastinate, and you're going to get the killer quick start coaching bonus, okay? And these are the value of these, okay? But I want to give you my favorite thing as well, okay? Bonus number 2, 21 productivity ideas to get more things done. It's a small guide, and it's very powerful, okay? It jogs your mind with simple and effective ideas that you can get things done, all right? So we're adding this to the package. So you're going to get week one, the mindset, week two, organization, week three, planning, week four, time management, week five, and procrastination, week six, we put it all together. Bonus number 1, the quick start coaching call, where we get you up and running, set up. And bonus number 2, 21 productivity ideas, okay? But to make you get results more easy for you, I have one final bonus. And because you spend the time with us and you came on board, we're going to give you bonus number 2 is 5 productivity hacks to get more things done throughout your day, okay? Just 5 hacks, but they work like, they really, really work, okay? All right, simple guide too. So you can work this along with the 21 productivity ideas, okay? Here's what you got. You're going to get the mindset. You're going to get the organization week 2, week 3 planning, week 4 time management, week 5 and procrastination, week 6 putting it all together. Then we have bonus number 1, the 30-minute quick start call with me. Bonus number 2, productivity ideas, and bonus number 3, 5 productivity hacks. This is like it's 5,000 value, or close to 5,000 value. Yeah. So how much is the investment for you to become a powerhouse productivity person and get rapid result in all areas of your life in 45 days or less? How much is it worth to you if you learn one simple strategy that could keep you click your productivity in gear and eventually click your income in gear? Because your productivity is linked with your income. The quicker you can produce things, the more effective you can are, the quicker you can create more money into your business, or the quicker you can, create your self-image and your confidence, and get more money, get more income coming in. Yeah. So how much is that worth to you? So we could easily ask you for $5,000 investment, but we're not going to ask you for that tonight. We could easily sell this for 3,500. We've done it before in a different market, but we're not going to be asking you for this tonight. We can easily sell it for 2,500. Okay. But what we think is fair and just is you could get for one payment of 1,997 or 2 payments of 1,100, you could get all that we have for you tonight, plus a lot more that we could share. And we only have 5 spots available for this offer. Yeah. And the offer expires 4th March at midnight. We only have 5 spots available. Okay. The reason is when we bring our clients on board, we work with them so that they can definitely achieve what we set out. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to put the link in the sign up, and it's up to you if you want to cut on board. This is just a killer program. We've delivered it many times and it gets better. Okay, so I'm going to put the link in the chat. Let's see, we can pull the link up. All right, there. Okay, so copy. Okay, so that's the link for the one pay for 1997, or we have a split pay. I'll just put that in the chat. Okay. Right, so that's the link for the split pay. Okay. That's how you could get started for that, guys. One payment of 1997 or two payments of that. Question and answer, guys. Anyone can mute themselves and just. Any questions for me, guys? Any questions? By the way, thank you guys. You've been a great audience tonight. The interaction was great. Any questions from anyone? Sounds brilliant. Catherine, you gonna be jumping on board with Catherine? Well, if there's no questions, probably I did a brilliant presentation tonight. I don't know. I want to hear feedback from you guys. Did you get value tonight, guys? Did you get value? Come on, let me know. Was it awesome? All right. Great. Brilliant. Catherine asks, when will the coaching start? Yeah, did I hear that? Okay. As I said, the offer ends on, let me see, let me pull this back up. Let me see when we have it. The offer expired the 4th of March, and we want to start the week after. So look at our calendar. We want to give a week to get everybody in, get them on board, get them their bonus call. So the 4th, so we're looking at the 11th, yeah, roughly around the 11th of March. So give a week for everybody to come on board, to book their onboarding call, to, book their bonus call, and we get them started the right way. Okay. Did that answer your question, Catherine? Yeah. Any other question? I mean, you guys can unmute yourself now. It's all right. We can have a chat if you want to have a chat. I don't bite, so you know what I mean. What was the last 5 minutes of 30-minute ritual again? Okay, let's go back for that quickly. Last 5 minutes of 30 minutes ritual. Let's go back for that. Yeah, and Automero, that's a very powerful strategy. Most of our clients, when they use that one and they get into it, they just take off with their productivity. Let's see. I think we'll have to go back. No problem. I'm here to serve you guys. So the last 30 minutes, the last 5 minutes of the mirror is for you to visualize what your next day will look like as you have already planned the day, okay? And then I'll give you a quick tip there. So, okay, so it's visualize your day. You got that, Odemero?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Okay, that no problem, mate. No problem. It's all good. It's all good. Any questions from you, Leanne? Anything you want to say? Anything? It was well done? Okay, brilliant. Judith? Okay. Okay, so remember, this is what we get, guys. You get week number 1, we have the mindset. Week number 2, you have organization. Week number 3, planning. Week number 4, time management. Week number 5, end procrastination. Week 6, we put it all together and you get your 3 killer bonuses. Okay. Have anyone tried the link and see if the links are working? I don't know. I haven't tried them. Catherine is how long will the links for payment be? Well, as I said, we're gonna be closing it off on the 4th of March. So sorry, yeah, 4th of March. So you know, probably send out a replay in the next couple of days or so too. But you want to get your spots in early because we've run this before. We have other clients that you know we've come in, but we keep it at a quota because we want to have some good one-on-one time with our clients. Let's have a look at my calendar again. Yeah, so we're going into March. Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, you're offering the 4th of March. So yeah, definitely the 4th of March, and it'll give us, you know, a week to get clients in, get them orientated, get the onboarding call in. So yeah, great question. Okay. Yeah, let me click on the link and see. Where does it go? Because let's see. Oh, yep, PayPal. So that looks like it works. Yep. Okay. Let me have a look at the other link and see. Click that one and see. Yeah, okay, yeah, that looks like it works. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay. Looks like it works. Please post the dates for the coaching program. And as I said, Catherine, and we wanna start on the 11th of March, and it's basically 6 weeks. So we got the 11th, the 18th, the 25th, the 1st, and then the 8th, and then up to the 15th of April. I think that's the 6 weeks. So what we'll have within the week, we'll have you know, one-to-one calls with our clients, and we'll set the strategy for the week. We'll work on that topic, and we'll check in with them by emails or whatsoever, or if they want to have a quick. The next thing that we do, guys, we have quick sprint calls in which if you are stuck and you need just 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, yeah, you can quickly book it, and then we'll just jump on board, maybe a quick Zoom meeting or Google Meet, and we just talk about what you stuck and we let you get on with it, okay? All right, and those seems to be working very, very great. Those quick minute call, you know, we do have our 30 to 45-minute call in which we go through the strategies and what we do, but quick fire calls, okay? All right, so we do work like that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Katrina. I'm glad you came on and you really enjoy it, you know, no problem, you know, that's what we're here for. Nice to look after you, and you know, we've used this in our own personal life, and it's been brilliant. So no problem. No problem. Okay, a few more minutes, guys. I'm just going to give you a few more minutes if there's no questions. We're going to be wrapping up. Yeah, just a few more minutes, guys. So I hope that, you know, you guys got value tonight from the call. I hope that, you know, the information was good. Yeah. Yeah, a couple more minutes, guy. If you have any questions, post it in the chat, or you could, yeah, let us know. Okay. Well done, Leah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Romero. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This guy, so just, you know, look up for the replay. And as I said, you know, we'll be happy if you can hop on board with us. Let us know, you know, I mean, there's a lot more that we have in store with the 6 weeks. And, you know, if you definitely take your career, you know, take your personal life to a next level, you know, once you get your productivity down, you know, and increase your income. So I'm very happy that you guys, you know, enjoyed yourself and the information was killer. So with that said, you know, thank you again for taking the time with us. And, you know, look up for the replay, guys. And you have a good evening from where you're calling in from. Okay. Thanks, guys. Okay. See you later. Bye.